Today we're going to be working on the Calypso clone. As you can see in my other video, we talked about, cooling issues, how to look at your thermostat to tell whether or not it's good. But today we're going to actually be putting some of this into play. This car has a cooling issue. Well, actually, a heating issue. But what we're going to do is come in and remove this, right? See how everything is jam-packed? So we're going to get this condenser out of here and hopefully free up a little bit of airflow in between here. Now, I don't think that alone is going to fix the problem, but I do think it's going to help a lot. And we're going to get a little separation right here. We're probably going to leave the intercooler where it is and try to create as much separation in here as possible. As you can see, I've already wrapped the crossover, which looks absolutely horrible, but it should work, should help. And we're also going to come in and wrap the charge pipe at some point too, but as of right now, I'm out of wrap. And then I'm also gonna take the deflector off of the Retrofox because I've misplaced the one that come off of the Calypso. So the little black plastic piece down there is actually made to divert air back up towards the radiator, kind of a scooping effect, if you will. So I'm gonna get under there, take that thing off, put it on the Calypso, and hopefully that'll at least help. So let's talk real quick about like temperatures with this car. What is it doing? Because I know a lot of you guys are going to want to know. That way you can see if it's going to help you. So when you start the car up, it does fine, but it gets up to temperature pretty quick. So this car will get up to 186, 190 degrees fairly quick. It'll idle fine for as long as you want to. It won't get more than about 190, 192 degrees sitting there idling. As soon as you start driving the car, you can notice the temperature kind of creep up. Now I know a lot of guys are going to say, well, that sounds like possibly a head gasket issue or something along those lines. I don't think that it is. This thing has Cometic head gaskets. Everything was sprayed with copper sealant. It's only seen 13 pounds of boost a few times. I know that that doesn't matter necessarily, but there's no oil in the cooling system. There's no water in the oil, and I just don't think that that's the problem. The car runs great, no issues there. But with that being said, you have to pick a starting point. Our starting point is going to be working on the cooling system, basically known issues, and then from there, we'll just see. If we need to change the head gaskets, then we will, but pretty sure that's not it, guys. Anyway, I'm just going to set up a little bit of a time lapse. You guys can watch us work, and I'll come back after we do a few things, and we'll talk about it. Well. We have found something out, guys, and I'm about to show you. But first off, always do the simplest thing first on anything. It's like we talked about before. There are other things that we could be doing, but we want to start simple first. So we want to start underneath here. Let's pull this out. And I'm going to be honest with you, I wanted to pull this out because I just had a gut feeling it needed to come out and be checked. And boy, am I glad that we did. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that this is going to fix our problem or anything like that, but it definitely will help for sure. And when I show you, you're going to understand why. So you might think, well, a condenser is supposed to be there. These fans should pull through a condenser, no problem. You're correct with a good condenser and one that's not all beat and banged up. Check that out. Look at this thing. It is beat to hell. See all those flat spots? That is not going to allow air to come through very good. Now, there again, I don't think that this is the whole problem, okay? This is a combination of stuff. But this is why you check the simple things first. It's just not going to work. I mean, this thing's going in the trash, and we will be buying a new condenser when we get ready to get the AC back going. Anyway, let's go over here and check this out. Now, look how much more room we have. And yes, we're actually gonna attack these wires here in just a few minutes. We're gonna loom all this up, but look at the gap now in between all of this. There again, we still got a few things left to do that I wanted to address tonight, but I do think that this is gonna help us a lot. So, all right, guys, you're gonna get a little bit of bonus footage tonight. So we got the radiator and everything put back in, but what we're gonna do is try to straighten out this deflector. So this come off the Retrofox. And yes, I know, companies sell new ones and that's fine and all, but we want to just try to see if we can save this because what we're going to do here relates to your side panels. So your side skirts on your, like a GT, can be straightened the same way this can. Now, it's not a guarantee that it's going to straighten due to the fact of where we might have screwed it in. We may have it a little tweaked, but either way, we're going to give it a go, and I'm going to show you guys how we do that. Really just want to focus on this area probably the most, and you'd be surprised just what some heat will do. Heat alone, a lot of times will straighten these things out. Good, hot. All right, you keep it and I'll hold this. All right, so this is worth a try anyway. This is how you can fix your ground effects on the car. Now, I've proven this, and I'll link a video right here for you guys. So I've proven that this will work. This is just something kind of makeshift just to show you guys. The key to this is just get whatever you're working on really hot, almost to the melting point, and then come in and clamp this. So I tell you what, guys, this is a process. This is what you do. You can try it a couple different times, a couple different ways, and if it works, then there you go. So I'll show you the end result on this, and we'll see what happens. It'll probably take us a couple times to get it right. Either way, I'll let you know. I'll get back to you in just a second. All right, we got the deflector on the car, and I forgot to show you guys, so I'll just kind of put the camera down there and show you. It didn't straighten it out perfect, but the point of this video was to show you the concept of that. That works on a lot of different plastic ABS type stuff. So if you got something that's kind of bent up like that and it needs to just be straight, heat it up, clamp it between two boards, and you'd be surprised. But I'll stick the camera down there to show you guys. It doesn't matter. Nobody's ever going to see this anyway, but where'd my flashlight go? That concept does work, guys. Anyway, the point is we have the deflector on the car now, and man, do we have a lot more room. You should see under there. So now look at the gap that we have. That should really work good. Once again, this is what we were working with. Look at that. All right, so this isn't gonna be like a full ride along. We're just gonna take the car down the road. Getting pretty low on battery here, so we'll just let you guys know, how the temperature does. We'll talk about when we get home. Catch you guys then. All right, so we're at the gas station. We just got gas, and the car is holding pretty good. That's only one fan on. The other fan had to come on. The car's been driven. It's been idling. So let's see how it does driving. Temperature is dropping on the car, driving it. It's about all you can ask for, honestly. Now the transmission, that's another story. I think this thing's on its way out. It doesn't want to go into reverse. It's starting to slip. That's all right though, guys. We will be going to the 5-speed here soon. But yeah, we got transmission issues now. So it's one thing after another. Check it out. Down to 184. Now I know some of you are going to say, well, yeah, you're running it at night. Guys, it's still in the 80s here at night, and I have driven this car at night before and get up over 208, something like that. So yeah, this is a big difference.
183 now.
Down to 183. Cruising RPM about 2,700. 182.
Wow.
So that seemed to make a difference. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and turn this thing around, and we'll talk about it when we get home. All right, so we're definitely moving a lot more air now. It's not even close, guys. All of this under here is so much more cooler now. And check this out. We just got home. The car's sitting here idling, 186. I think that's a win. With a new condenser that's not all like messed up, it should pull through that no problem. But yeah, completely different car. We got in it really hard, first, second, third gear, made a good pull. It got up to what, 187, 186? Yeah, 187. I'm proud because this means we can move on to something else. This was a problem that really started to surface once we started tuning the car. The car was running better. The better they run, in a sense, the hotter they run, everything's kind of clicking on all cylinders. So the temperature started to shoot up, but we got that worked out. So here we go, guys, on to the next thing. we're gonna have to make a decision here real soon on this car because transmission not doing so good at all. Like it doesn't want to go in reverse, and I'm not rebuilding this transmission because, as you guys know, we do want to put a 5-speed in it. So we may have to put it up. We have to put our toys away for a little while and maybe get started on that a little sooner than we thought.
Yeah.
Because we can't keep driving this car like this if the transmission is going to act up. Guys, look, welcome to the Fox Body world. Welcome to cars in general. This is what happens whenever you start working on them. Anyway, with all that being said, we got this thing sorted out. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is probably going to be a very long, rambling video, so I do apologize, but there's just a lot of stuff I wanted to cover with you guys, and I'm pretty excited that we got this fixed because I just didn't know where to go with it. All right, let me go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching. Look at Papa T over there looking at the car. I caught you.